Okay, y'all. I actually don't know what happened there. I thought I was filming, but I don't know what happened because now I don't see the information. See the video, and my screen was just black. So what I'm gonna do for you all right now is complete my monthly setup. Um, I have put in a lot of the things, but there's still a few things that I need to put in. Um, and I also went ahead and what I was saying on the video that I thought I was filming was that this should be on this side because it's with the May weeklies, but the back of it had the first full week in June, so I put it over here, but that's not making sense to me. So I'm probably going to write this over and put it here in the front of June before June starts, the end of May weeklies, because it's driving me crazy over here on this side. So I'm probably going to just go ahead and rewrite it over. I did pull out this week's, well, next week's sheet, because if I need to add something to that, I actually will add to it. Let me go out some. There we go. I will actually add to it, and I think I need to be in. So let's go up then. I hope I'm trying to get y'all completely in frame. So, and then I pulled out my routines cheat sheet. A daily routine is, this is what I do on the daily, or try and do on a daily, or would like to do on a daily. So it's kind of my ideal as well. Not always that I do everything, but I have it here if I am lost for what to do, and or trying to get in the habit of doing some of these things, and then also some of these things I do on a daily. Not all of them though, but ideally I would like to. Here is my planner routine for daily, my planner routine for weekly, and then my planner routine for monthly. Here is my weekly review and my weekly task, and then which is supposed to be weekly routines, and then this one will be weekly task. So that's what that is on this page. And then on the back, I have my monthly review and my monthly reflection, my monthly routine, quarterly review and task, and then yearly review and task. I have my zone cleaning here. Admin task will go here. So these are things that I do like for prepping for my business, making sure I have tax stuff together, things like that. Making calls about the business, or doing some research on it. Business task here, business routines here, and then business reflection. Though I'm not here yet because I'm not that big, and I don't have the clientele that I want. As the business grow, then these things will be be more prevalent, and I will need to stick with some type of routine in order to keep me on task. So I've already outlined them out here. So yes, I'm claiming it. Okay, so this is it, and I keep this in my A5. I have a Franklin Covey A5 rings in a print pression personal, no, A5 wide. So I keep this in there, and I pull it out when I'm planning. I don't pull it out all the time though, but I should, so that I can keep up with things that I need to do, because it is a very detailed list. But anyway, I pulled it out so I can have it here with me as I'm going through things with you all. And then let me find a pen that I want to write with. No. I want to write with a gel pen today. Okay, so I am not going to mess with this right now. What I'm going to do is kind of walk you all through here, through my monthlies. So these are my monthlies. I put in the side here things that I want to do through the month. As well, there are things here that I want to do for June, and they can be very long. I haven't even made a list. This is a little to-do sheet that I said I wanted to actually work on this in June. I haven't added it here. I will probably honestly brain dump this out tomorrow, now that things are settling down just a tiny bit here at home. But for right now, I am planning catching up on my monthly. What I'm doing right now is the orange. Now that one is kind of color coded. The orange dots are for my husband's part-time job, which I'm not using the dots right now for him. But I use orange ink, orange highlighter, stuff like that for things for my mom. And so these are some things with my mom. And then I do have to add something that I got today in for her. It's either orange highlighted or it's one of those loud colored here. I'll show it to y'all because I need to get one out. One of these loud colored Avery labels. There we go. These. So I use these, and I use any of them for her. At first I was only using the orange ones, but then I ended up getting very low on the orange, and I couldn't find them. I knew I had them in the house somewhere. I ended up buying some more. I wish I could just get only orange labels like this, but I can't. So I just started using any color with her, and I have a few that I keep in my personal. And so I'm gonna get those out because I need these, or at least one of them, to put in here because we have an appointment for her next week that they made today for us. And a lot of times I will just cut this in half so that I can have like two that I can put in the label. See if I can do this without making a mess. Yes. Okay, and it doesn't matter to me if it's equal or not, because I'll just use the other side for something that's going to require less writing, as long as it sticks in the book and highlights out for me. We actually had an appointment for her last month that neither my sister nor I put in our calendars or reminders, and we missed that appointment. So yeah. Okay, so that is that for that. Now let me walk you all through. So I put birthdays in. Typically my birthdays go in at the beginning of the year. So every single month that's in my planners, all of them, in my minis, in my pocket, in my personal, and in this one, the birthdays are already there. I also put in the anniversaries. So my birthdays and anniversaries are automatically put in. And I do that at the beginning of the year. I'll say by the end of January, all of it is up to date because I started the previous year, you know, like in November or December, whenever I have time. And I go ahead and put all of that stuff in. When I have something that's coming up in the month and I'm not sure that I'm going to go to it or not go to it, I will put it on here. Like I can tell you right now, I have two things on June the 17th. And that is a B-Day party And then there is a family reunion. Then there is also, which is this weekend, so that's tomorrow. And I haven't responded back to them. I'm horrible. There is going to be a girls' day out. And I can tell y'all I'm probably not going to go, which is probably why I haven't responded yet. I need some time like that, but I need to also unload everything in my mind, and I'm not doing that when I'm out. I'm not unwinding and exhaling. So yeah, so I'm probably not going, but those are things that potentially will be here. Now for these things, when I don't know, I have them here for when the month starts, and then I take the things that I have that we would potentially be having, and I actually do put them here in my notebook. I mean, in my monthly, but I use a friction pen for those things. And the reason why I do that is because if I decide not to go, I can, erase it out if I want to. And here, for the 17th, you can see that I put those two things there. And I can tell you, we're doing both of these things. We're just going to have to split our time. I'll be going to one and my husband will be going to the other one. So one of them is on my side of the family, one of them is on his side of the family, and they both are around the same time. His is out of town, so it's not going to make any sense for us to try and go there and get back here in time for this one. So we are going to probably split our time. Well, it's not probably, I know we'll be splitting our time this time. We typically try not to do that. We always do everything together. It's just something that we do. We support each other's families wholly and equally. But this time, things just happen to be on the same day. So this is what we'll have to do. We don't have a lot of things that end up falling on the same day, or it's some things that aren't big events. Both of these happen to be big events, so we have to go to both. And like I said, he'll go to one and I'll go to the other one. And then here is the girls' day out, and I'll put that in again. I don't know if it's going to be Saturday or Sunday, but I can tell you right now, I know that I'm probably not going to go, but I'll put it there anyway. Now, so I put all of my events there. I put appointments in the in here. So I had a cardiologist appointment and a pre-admit appointment, and then I have a procedure here. So those are all appointments. My pre-admit and this was for this, so these had to happen in order for this to happen. Events, meetings. So if I have some kind of meeting, that if I'm meeting with a client, or if I'm meeting just say for marketing or some type of business meeting or something, those would go here as well. Bookkeeper, like if I'm meeting with my tax person who helps me with my taxes and keeping me grounded and compliant, legal, then I put that in, that stuff here as well. So any of that type of stuff goes here. Then these right here are those planner cake stickers that I told you all I have. She has some in her shop that are multiple colors, and you can customize her stickers, her colors, and her, I think you can do words too, you can. But so any of her sheets you can change to a solid color. So I have all red, and I actually go in and I highlight all of the days that I have auto deducts. So these are all of my auto deducts here. And then I can just go in to my bank and see if the payment did come out, you know, to confirm that. Okay. So that's my bills. And then I also put in my bills and my paydays, which, let me see. I do those with dots, as well as, remember I told you when my husband works, I put I used to put in little orange dots for him as well. I'll show you those dots in a few minutes, but I use those dots to color code specific things. Like sometimes I will just put in a little black dot instead of the actual event, and then I will go to the day or the week with that day in it to see what that event actually is. And I was doing that because I used to be on a 1-page monthly versus a 2-page monthly. So you could write in there, but it would be so crammed. Now I have a little bit of extra room, so I'm not using the black dots as much, but I still can use them if I want to. I was looking for old paydays. So, and I only put my husband paydays in there because I know that mine is on the 5th and the 20th of every month. So I don't worry about putting mine in. I do put his in just, you know, if something comes up, it'll be nice to know when he does get paid. So the 2nd and the 16th. And I wonder, I don't know why I didn't have it in here. Because a lot of times I do that at the beginning too, because I have his calendar at the beginning of the year and map everything out. So a lot of times I put that in there too. So I'm not for sure why I didn't this time. Let me get the little dots that I'm talking about. And I love these little dots. And I like them because they are so small. And I see, like these, they're really small as well. And I used to use them for student loan, but now I have some loan stickers. So I just use that. See, these right here, little bitty dots. They are 1/8 of an inch, I believe. 1/8 of a diameter or something or another. But they're really tiny. And these are what I used for his part-time work. Right now, I'm using some other stickers that I got. But I will probably end up going back to these once those stickers are out. Just because the stickers take up more space on the sheet. These used to be for personal or periods for me. It's a pink. The yellow is PTO. So PTO is just like a day or so for me. Like this, I have it marked out because I'm actually off all of those days. So that's I marked as a staycation because I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to be off. But if I was only taking off one day, I would have a little dot here. But I also have some PTO stickers now as well. These are my bills. So I do need this one out. Birthdays, which I do not have. These are family birthdays. These are like, just say co-workers or something like that. Somebody who, if I get a chance to, I will wish them happy birthday. These are family birthdays, which is a must, and or to know that we might be doing something for those birthdays. This is date, or date night. This is the color purple. I also use some little champagne glasses for date night. So we don't need those. And then this is the events, the ones where I said the little black one for all of the events. Now, even though I write the events in, I could easily put something down, put a black dot down because I know those colors. And see, I put girls' night out. I got it wrong. It's up here. I thought it was here at first. So that needs to come out. And you see, this time I didn't use that marker here. The erasable. And I should have. So now I'm going to have to scratch it out. I don't think. Let me see, make sure I didn't use a, yeah, I did not. Okay. And then the paydays. So I need the paydays. So that is it as far as my color coding. I'm still not for sure if I'm going to use my black dots, but I know I'm going to use these because I'm going to put in all of my bills. I do not have them a checkbox or anything in here because I do have a bill, I don't know what you call it, but you check off when it's posted in your account. So I have that, and I'll check it off there. But yeah, so I put my, let me put this down so I won't forget the dates. I put my bills down, and then I put my stickers down for all of my bills. I put events, birthdays, meetings, appointments in here. See, this is my HVAC one, and then I have a loan one as well that is like that, so I need to pull that out. But right now, let me go ahead and finish these. So I have a bill here. I have one on the 10th. Y'all, I've been spending like crazy here lately. And I think some of it is because that I'm stressed. But this is stressing me out more. I have one here. It's stressing me out more. You know, spending all this money that I shouldn't be spending. But, you know, that doesn't dawn on me until after it's spent at the end of the month when I'm like, what's going on? You know, so, yeah, it's bothering me some, y'all. But hopefully I'll learn how to cope a little bit better, and things will get a little bit easier for us. But for right now, we're just trying to survive. That's it. Just trying to make it through. My watch, I don't know if y'all seen that, but it's wrong. I just use it to look at my steps and vitals and stuff. I don't set the clock on it. That's the time on it. So yeah. So I think that is it. Let me look here. Bills, appointments, events, monthly challenges. I don't have a challenge this month. And then update my pocket and my on-the-go planners. So I do need to do that. I'm not going to do that here with you all. I will do that off camera. And then prep the month, which is set goals, projects, trackers, and all of that. And those are already done literally for me to add trackers and stuff. I have the trackers already in my binder. I just put June on the piece of paper. So that's what that is. And when I get more into my goals, this will matter more here. I don't have any projects that I'm working on right now, so I don't have to look at that. So that is literally it. That's what I do for my month. Now, I see a lot of people have different things that they do. Like some people put their cleaning task in here and stuff like that. That's not somewhere or something that's going to take me out of my home, and it's not something that I need to do for somebody. Like I need to wish these people happy birthdays, so I need to do that for them. But my task, no. Like some people put their trash days on here. I don't do that. I do put it in my weeklies, but I don't put it in my monthlies, and that's just how I plan. It's nothing wrong with it. Um, I can get very, I can break stuff down so much. So when I recognize that it's not a need for me to break something down, that's actually a good thing for me, because I will break it down to a grain of sand, with all the steps and stuff. And I don't need that. Okay, so I'm going to look for that lone one. Ooh, which way to go? Here? Yes, here. This is I moved all of my like bill, money, finance, um, stickers. Let me go out some. I moved them into here. So, um, like these, I can use these for paydays. These are for cash stuffing. Payday corners instead of the little green dots, which I have the room now that I can use those. At first I was in like I said, a month on one page, so it wasn't, I couldn't necessarily use that. I can use these instead of the red dots, because I do that sometimes. And here is the HVAC. And then the IRS, we finally got through paying the IRS. Thank you, Lord. So hopefully we don't have that anymore anytime soon. And I have some loans in here, I think. Oh, I don't know why I have this in here. Maybe I just stuck it in here when I was putting the other stuff away. There we go. So these are the long ones, and I will just put my loans, which is the 23rd and 28th, which is just the 23rd for right now. Yeah, and that's it. That's how I plan the month. Again, as I'm doing the month, when I start the month, what I do typically, usually, not this month, is I go in and I say, well, what do I need to do this month? What has to be done? I know for sure all change has to be done this month. So I put that down. I knew that I had to renew my NCI, and I did that. Like I said, this would be here to capture things that I've added throughout the previous months. And then when I get to this month, I'll write it down up here. So I want to purge clothes and shoes. It's almost mid-month now, so I probably won't do that until next month. So that means that in July, on a sticky note there, I will put purge clothes and shoes on that one, and then I will stick it up here when I get to that month. What else do I need to do? We need to clean and declutter Mom's house, and I know we need to do that. So because I'm doing that, I know that I'm not gonna get to this, because I only have the weekend off, and a lot of times my weekends still consist of me working sometimes. I work Monday through Friday, but sometimes on the weekends, depending on how far we're behind, I have to work, or how many deadlines we have, I have to work on the weekends too. So I have to leave. I can't do that much on the weekends. So yeah, that's just my life at this point, which is depressing, but that is what it is. Okay, anything else that I can think of. I can't think of anything else right now. And then on the back of this, I start writing in memories that happened this month. So I have a whole sheet of memories that happened this month rather than my dailies that have little blurbs here and there. I put those major highlights on the sheet and I just go by, put the date, and then I just write out the memory. And I do have some things that I actually need to put on here now. And I do this probably once a week or so. I will go in and fill this out because as I'm looking through my weekly, I go to my weeklies about once a week, maybe twice a week, and then I will fill out this while I'm in my weeklies. So that is it. That's how I do it. I'm not going to talk about my weeklies right now. I was going to talk about them, but I'll do them on a separate video. So again, you all, I hope that you all enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, ask me. To me, I have a super simple routine. That's, what did I say, 5 things? 6 things? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 things. And 7 with this one that's not being done right now, basically. And then even this one, I don't have to do this, but I do it, which is update my pocket monthly. And the reason I do that is because I do not keep weeklies and dailies updated in any of those pockets or minis or on the go planners. I only keep my monthly updated in those planners. And again, I don't have to though. So yeah, that is it. I think I don't have anything else. I don't decorate too much, like put stickers and stuff down, although I guess I could since I have space to do it. So maybe I'll just do that off camera. Maybe I'll do that and try and remember to do it on a monthly basis, because I don't do that all the time, and I probably would like that. All right then, y'all, that's all I have. I hope that you all enjoyed yourself. I'm gonna go in so you all can take a look, and that is it. That's how I plan. I'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye.